Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Form, and it is Monday, April 7th. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Verdansk is back. Yes, that's right. A long time ago, March 2020, the pinnacle. I don't even know what that means, except for a golf ball. Anyways, what I meant to say is the very beginning of a worldwide global pandemic and the very beginning of what Warzone would then become. Sounds pretty, I don't know, that sounds pretty intense. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is a long time ago, we had Warzone Verdansk become one of the most played battle royale type games in the history of BRs in the last 5 years, I'd say. Yes, there's Fortnite and Apex and PUBG and all these other things, but nothing could quite compare to what Warzone brought to so many of us so long ago. Now, in the times since then, 4 years, almost 5 years here. Well, yeah, 5 years. We're 2025. My goodness gracious, I got to get with it. 5 years later, the map has changed completely. The game has changed completely. There's a lot of things that have changed that a lot of people didn't like. Well, some people liked, etc., etc. And for the first time in very, very long time, they brought Verdansk back. They've made some movement changes. They've made some game changes. They brought some weapons back, this and that. But for the first time in I don't know how long, this was, when I played on Thursday, the most fun I've had on Warzone in ages. Now, I don't know if it's because just the map. This is why I wanted to talk about it today, because I don't know if this is just the map that brought back so many memories playing with certain people where I was in my streaming career, the very beginning, streaming to 3 people, mom, dad, and my sister, who didn't actually watch. They just logged on. Or is it because the map is just so well known and I played it so many times and for so many hours that you didn't have to think of where you're going to go, how to rotate. You didn't have to wonder, where's this guy? Where's that guy? Where did he come from? Oh, I didn't know that corner was there that some guy's going to camp in and rad inside of. Or staircase this, staircase that. You just know everything. I'm not sure what it was, but I had a lot of fun. Bringing back something from years ago is kind of what Call of Duty's been doing lately. I find they've just been saying, hey, you know what? Let's bring back, oh, look, a new weapon. And it's a weapon that was in the previous game or a weapon that they had before, but they took away. Now they're bringing back stuff like that. But bringing back Verdansk and different changes and the floating loot and the less fast movement and all that nonsense, bringing that back and one-shot snipers and all this fun. I don't know what it is, but it literally transported me to 5 years ago, and in a time where the pandemic was absolutely just destroying our livelihood and our lives and changing things drastically forever. But many of us found fun in Warzone and found friends, and some of those became really long-term friends. Kicked off careers. So they brought it back. I definitely didn't hold many expectations. I thought, last Thursday was when it dropped. I thought that we were going to get this big old problem, bugs all over, glitches all over, the servers, disconnecting you and all that kind of stuff. My personal experience was playing with nothing but smooth servers, pretty decent performance, no major issues, and a lot of fun. Now, am I decent at the game? Am I good at it anymore? I haven't played Call of Duty much in the past little while. Very hooked on Marvel Rivals. Maybe not. My skills are a little bit rusty. But at the end of the day, when you really think about it, when you really look at it, you don't have to be good to have fun. It's the map. It's the way it feels. It just all feels a whole lot better than what it used to feel like. So they're bringing this back, and I don't know if they're going to change things. I don't know if they're just going to give us this for a week and make some tweaks and changes that just make it feel weird again and sluggish. And I mean, last time I played it with Area 99, I think that came out, the new map, was it just felt so sluggish and slow and not fun, and the weapons were weird, and it was this thing of not using a certain weapon, then you couldn't even fight anybody because it just wouldn't work. This one just feels like the old times where it's a gun battle. It's not this weird movement, sliding all over, getting your camera broken. It's more of a gun battle, and you have to fight it out. And having the original Gulag back as well is just pretty interesting, and just an all around great experience. And I hope they don't take it away. Now, I'm not going to be playing Verdansk on stream. I'm not going to be playing it consistently and obsessing with it. But when you come back to it and you know you're going to have fun, it definitely makes it a lot easier to load up. So with that being said, Verdansk is back. It hasn't even been a week. People are playing it. It's got record numbers. The Thursday had nearly 400,000 viewers on Warzone category on Twitch. That's pretty wild. I'm hoping that it keeps up because Call of Duty, I've been playing it since Call of Duty 3, back when I was 15 years old. And I hope that they keep these changes. I hope that they realize a lot of people are having more fun. And I hope that they just, I don't know, they just rock with it. Don't take Verdansk away. Don't do it. I'm begging you. With that being said, thank you so much for listening. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.